try and get themselves into a position where they can actually make playoffs as Hellraisers here. They are 0-3 in series wins. If they do manage to win this, it looks like they could tie things up with Viking.
I gotta say, I feel bad for Nyx. He had such a great Morphling game. Miposhka allowed him to have it with some very nice ultis. So double shotgun. He had 3 deaths at the end of the game, which is pretty impressive on the Morphling. Still, you can't do anything. That game's not on him. He did everything he could. The itemization was there. You can't get rid of Shadow Demon ulti. All he needed was someone else to finish off SD. He was sitting on 300 HP.
Well, yet again, Alliance banning out the Broodmother. I wouldn't be surprised to see Hellraisers take out the Beastmaster as an example here of something that Alliance have shown great success with. Templar Assassin might slip her way into the bans as well. A pivotal hero there for Limp, able to steal Roshan, able to really accelerate very quickly from the mid lane in itemization. As you progress through a best of 3, you start to get more and more respect bans, but then you start to see heroes slip into the pool. Your Weaver, your Dragon Knight, maybe that Death Prophet makes a reappearance. Ricky might slip his way through as well.
Ricky was banned out both games in the first phase. So once again, similar bans. Alliance just adjusted accordingly in the second and third game. They don't want to get cheesed. Broodmother is out. It feels bad, losing against the Broodmother. Sometimes it's all it takes. I don't think the first game was on Broodmother 100%. Other heroes were playing really well. Just get rid of the bugs and spiders.
Yeah, getting rid of all of them. Out goes the Shadow Demon. Weaver joins. This first phase of bans, very important. We're still to see that Lycan come through in this series. He's kind of being left alone and ignored. We could have that Chen or Enchantress, Beastmaster, Lycan, maybe a Death Prophet thrown in if you want to go that direction. Both of these teams are, very, very well versed in the early Death Ball pushing lineups. And if you do want to take that Game 3 win, you could be looking that direction. Ricky still being banned out.
Ricky is just a strong hero, and both of these teams love to play him. Strong laner, gets the Fusil Blade, could easily just mess up with your whole momentum. Supports need to be careful. You also need to have multiple layers of save or root mechanics when you're playing against him. That supports are not going to be that rich. A lot of gold invested into Dust Sentry. You can't just kill him with 1 dust. It's not enough.
So what do we have left in here? Grimstroke, Pango, still available. Is Dragon Knight? No, Dragon Knight's banned out.
Chen still in the pool for Alliance if they want to open it up with the hero.
Yeah, that's true. Enchantress, Earthshaker are there as well if you want to pick up that duo, as we've seen a number of times from OG and Alliance. Oh, there's the Grimstroke. Good, solid all-rounder. What's your response then? I don't know if I've seen Hellraisers pick up the Ench. They do like the Chen, they used to pick up Oracle quite a bit.
Just by having that dispel from Enchantress in the laning stage means Grimstroke can only use Stroke of Fate. The other one is going to get dispelled.
Or they could go like the Disruptor route. Like grab Disruptor Pango or something like that. Oh. Or Queen of Pain, Rubik, first phase. Man, Queen of Pain, okay. Left through the banning phase, first picked by Hellraisers.
Queen of Pain is just... I remember, people were complaining about Queen of Pain not being a real hero, and suddenly it's all it takes, one good performance from a top-tier team. Other teams like, man, this hero is probably really good. They're also screaming against each other. I'm not talking about Queen of Pain, Scream of Pain, but practicing. So they realize how strong this hero is, and it's most of the time either picked or banned. Usually it was just a pick where you get her after there's a Razor on the enemy team, or if there's a Clockwork, so you know are able to blink out. Oh, double Fiend's Grip combo. Problem is, you're playing Bane into Rubik. So Rubik, if you're not caught by Fiend's Grip or disabled, Rubik can easily steal Fiend's Grip. Same goes for Black Hole. It's the easiest spell to steal.
Also, not giving too much away here. Hanskin, Grimstroke, FNG, Bane, both very solid laning supports. Great at setting up team fights. They will need a bit of gap close and something to jump in on top of people. I'm still leaning towards that Beastmaster ban from Hellraisers, honestly. You know, double Fiend's Grip, double Roar. You don't want to be handling that. And the way S4 played it was pretty spot on in that previous game.
Beastmaster, just, I would say, a bit higher than any other offlaners right now. What he does, like BKB piercing ability, slow from Boar, you could see in the fights in the previous game where Morphling uses Adaptive Strike just to get rid of the Boar. He understands, like, I have no boots, I need to kill Boar, otherwise I'm going to have 100 movement speed.
Yeah, it's real tough. So if Rubik's going to go into the hands of Roger here, we're still looking for that Miposhka position 5 hero. Now, up against Bane, Grimstroke, and with Rubik, Queen of Pain on your team, you know, they do like the Ogre, they like the Witch Doctor as these kind of hard supports for Miposhka. Also good ways to cancel out Fiend's Grip and stop the fights from kicking off. Just ban the Beastmaster, Hellraisers. Get rid of it while you still can.
That combo is actually so sick. When Grimstroke first came out, we mostly saw Grimstroke
Warlock
plus Lich, Grimstroke Warlock, and Grimstroke plus, what was it, Doom. Yeah, that was super popular.
Grim Doom.
Why are you taking this long? Okay, Phantom, and then I go for Morph once again. Phantom Lancer, or they could get something like a Slark.
They're taking their sweet time over it. My third pick, probably one of the most important ones here. Coming out of that second banning stage, you're the first to act. You kind of set the template of your draft. And it's much harder now to be flexible with heroes as well. Like, you can't flex 3 and 4, which is the most common. You've already got your Queen of Pain as the 2.
Oh, they flexed Void Spirit in the previous game to position 4, which really did not end well.
There is the Void Spirit, but yeah, like, Rubik is your 4. That means Void Spirit kind of has to be your 3, Queen of Pain 2. And you could swap things around, but it's going to be less than ideal, it feels like, if you do move these into other roles. Oh, here comes Alliance.
Well, we said Beastmaster a couple of times
like a million
already.
times. Yep. Watch them pick like an axe or something now. And there's so many great heroes to pair with the Grimstroke. Centaur, Axe, Beastmaster. Anyone who could just charge people down. S4, obviously great on all of them. Or you could maybe think about that Nature's Prophet again. The early Orchid against Queen of Pain is super annoying. They did it. Lacoste, they did it.
Yeah, the insta initiation once he gets a Blink Dagger, and Hellraisers, they steal Beastmaster.
They sure do. Wait, so are we going to be seeing a Rubik 5?
No, it might be Void Spirit. Wait, no. I don't think there's enough space. Let me just think this.
Is it
Queen of Pain could be 4.
Queen of Pain 5?
Possibly. Yeah, why not?
I mean, that's why when you mentioned the Void Spirit flexing across multiple roles, I'm like, well, Rubik's 4, and it's going to be impossible to like flex a hero across 3 and 4, but we'll see what Hellraisers have up their sleeve.
I just don't like Rubik as position 5.
No, me neither. I'm definitely on board with you there. Alliance, they've got their 3-4-5 all lined up. They can still potentially head into that limp TA if they want to. What else is there? There's no DP, no Queen of Pain. Puck is still available. Not a bad hero here. Kunkka. Gonna go the tanky route.
Also great hero to deal with. Queen of Pain. Great catch. Like there's a very sick combo. These two heroes extremely tanky. X and Kunkka plus Rum. You have a save from Bane. That Nightmare sometimes is just enough to keep people alive.
Yeah, so you got Soulbind, Nightmare, Axe, Blink, Call, tons of setup here for Kunkka Torrent Boat. And even if she goes Yule Scepter, you've got ways of dealing with that.
You just fake it. You fake the torrent.
Fake out that torrent. So final hero should be a Nico Baby one. Slark, still in the pool. No PL. And Hellraisers, they can't go like a Timbersaw here. You look at Axe and Kunkka and you think, well, Timbersaw looks pretty good, but again, they've got Void Spirit Beastmaster already grabbed up as one of their kind of 3 heroes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what they're doing with Void Spirit and Queen of Pain. I don't think you would not forward pick Beastmaster to have him played at anything besides position 3.
Nico Baby. You've got 2 melee cores already. Do you want to consider a ranged core just for the sake of having a ranged core?
Nah.
Against the Beastmaster, though?
The Troll would be a very good pick. That's why they banned it out. Like, you can turn into range hero, slow, plus a miss chance is great. I'm just thinking maybe it's a Spectre time, When things are getting serious and there's no real burst damage yet from Hellraisers. I mean, there is Queen of Pain. What am I talking about? But, it's still Queen of Pain with her passive abilities, with the Rum. Like, you are tanky.
Give me that Medusa. I want the Nico Baby Medusa. They still do ban out the Timbersaw. So it looks like they're afraid of the 2 strength cores they've already got picks up and potentially a 3rd one coming out now. Plenty of team fight, tons of catch. Tower damage is lacking from Alliance, though. That is something they surely should need from their final hero. Wraith King again? Morphling! And there it is for Nico Baby. So they're going to show Hellraisers how to use Grimstroke Morphling a little more effectively.
I mean, Hellraisers really had an extremely good execution of this combo in the previous game. Can't really blame Nyx. He did whatever he could. It was just not enough. I have no clue what Hellraisers are going to pick here. I literally have no idea.
Techies. 5th pick, last pick, techies. It is a tough choice.
You want some edgy...
Is Monkey,
I don't
Monkey
know.
King?
You want some edgy carry hero? 3 seconds.
Alchemist? It's a last pick. Is it a good one, Lacoste?
I believe it's a position 5 Rubik or Void Spirit. Let's see who's going to play it. Miposhka, position 5 Void Spirit. Let's go.
Okie dokie. And Alliance should be pretty straightforward for them. Hanskin Grim, FNG Bane, S4 Axe, and the Limp Kunkka. Rounding out their draft. So Kasani Alchemist. Going to try and get Hellraisers off to a good start. That is a real
you're playing
hodgepodge
against
draft,
Kunkka.
though, isn't it?
Builds the
Queen of Pain
Spirit
first
Vessel.
pick, still in that mid lane.
Ooh. These two supports from Alliance are very good at just invading the jungle, not necessarily. Same goes for Axe. Like if you get any stacks, Axe can just go in and take them away from Alchemist. Same goes for Kanka. Like once you hit level 6, so I don't think it's that good of an Alchemist game. Question is how much you can protect him. And it's also position 5 Void Spirit. What does this hero do? We've seen them in the previous game without farm on position 4. Like I would not put my trust into position 5 Void Spirit.
It wasn't special by any means. And like Limp can go Spirit Vessel pretty early on in this game as that Kunkka. I'm leaning Alliance here. Looking pretty good for them. Game 3, HR against Alliance, and it's the tournament life of Hellraisers on the line. Currently 0-3 at the bottom of the group in series wins. Alliance in second place. This would put them 3-1 and pretty much guaranteed to go into that upper bracket straight off the bat. Well, Hellraisers, they need this one game victory to try and stay in the tournament. As we get ourselves underway, it's been a close, scrappy, well-fought battle between these two squads. In Game 3, here we go. Hellraisers, Nyx on the Queen of Pain, looks like a side lane build, with Kasani heading mid lane on the Alchemist, Miposhka Void Spirit, Funnick Beastmaster, and Roger playing the Rubik as he heads up top. Alliance, Hansken, Limp, the Grimstroke, and Kunkka holding hands, wandering through the jungle, and a 5-man movement from Alliance. S4 Axe, Nico Baby Morphling, and FNG Bane, all going down towards the bottom lane bounty runes.
Limp doesn't know who's he playing against. That's why he's not buying anything. Just a branch, Quelling Blade, and a shared tango.
Miposhka will spot them coming in. Nyx takes the Battle Hunger and probably a Brain Sap here. Oh, forced a Blink level 1 just to save his own life. An immediate outpost there for Alliance. And now they've shown 5 heroes bottom lane, they can swing back up top and maybe contest top bounty runes as well. Against this Alchemist lineup. Grab those bounties.
Okay, so they put Nico Baby on the mid lane. That's pretty smart from Alliance. That one of the reasons why Kunkka was also, deciding which item he's gonna go for. They know Alchemist is mid. Nico Baby, you don't care about Alchemist hitting you. You're gonna have a free time.
The battle begins.
Xan and Funnick grab up a couple. Bounty rune gold flowing in. How are these lanes being set up? Hansken is moving up towards top, so it's going to be the Grim Kunkka lane. And Bane with Axe down bottom. I'm really honestly quite interested to see what Miposhka does on a position 5 Void Spirit.
Okay.
Starts off with a lot of regen. No
How many
deaths
is he gonna have at 5-minute mark? I say 2. Okay. I was deciding whether I want to go for 2 or 3. If he gets a point in the simulate, it's gonna be 2.
I'm an all-in kind of guy. You ask me what happens at 5 minutes?
You
Yeah,
say
1
5
minute.
deaths.
I say 5 deaths. And he goes for the Ether Remnant. A bit of chip damage onto S4. He knows the Battle Hunger is that first ability, so no spins. FNG just trading effectively with Nyx though. That Queen of Pain already burning through a lot of that early regen. Mid lane Nico Baby forced to attribute shift just a little bit. 5-2 for the Alchemist, pretty good start. Once Morphling gets to like level 3 or so, that's when things get much easier for Nico Baby. Oh, Nyx at bottom lane, and Battle Hunger still on him. S4 really applying that pressure very heavily.
Kind of disappointed that they're not focusing Void Spirit. He's very low, has a Fairy Fire, bringing a bit of extra regen, Flask, and some tangos.
No, someone started drilling in the apartment above.
Oh yeah, happened to me a couple of days ago. Good luck, Gary. Use push to talk. So Axe on the bottom lane, just gonna hit level 2. Bane, a bit low on mana, but has Enchanted Mango to work with. I would really love Enchanted as a word in Dota. Enchanted Quiver, Enchanted Mango, Enchantress.
fuck? Why did it have to be the last game of the day? Sorry, guys. The problems of quarantine and working from home. I'll try my best. I'm with you, Lacoste. I like the word enchanted too.
Enchant Totem? Is there anything else? Like, these are the 4 that I can find right now.
I can't think of any more. Wait, what was the 4th one? Enchanted Totem, Quiver, Mango.
Enchantress.
Enchantress, of course, yes. Nico, baby. Even in farm with the Alchemist.
Oh, he almost killed him.
Very close to death.
13 HP. I just hit on my mic, okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, he didn't flinch. Like, he didn't pop Fairy Fire or anything. Like, Nico maybe knew what was going on. But dear lord, that was close. Next Queen of Pain. Shadow Strike onto FNG, and a couple of tower hits going Bane's way. That's going to be Bane falling here. The blink from Queen of Pain, and FNG is your first blood down bottom lane.
FNG tanking the tower. And now Axe dropping low. Man, maybe we didn't have a good read on position 5 Void Spirit. So far, 0 deaths. Just got a kill on Axe.
And then top lane, a good 2-man torrent with an Inkswell coming in. Roger with a telekinesis back stops the sure death that was coming his way, but X-Mark into the right clicks, but Funnick turns, but the board still hitting Hansken. 3-0 lead for Hellraisers. As Limp has to deal with a boar, and he's going to get chased down here. Another boar for Funnick. It's come off cooldown. Limp's in trouble. He's got a torrent, but the tree, he places one down. Was that Funnick?
I believe
Placing
it was.
a tree in the way?
Yeah, so that he can't pass. Even without that play, I mean, it's a very cute play, but even if it was not, he would still die. Boar slow plus Orb of Venom. This top lane, not looking good. And the Alchemist is getting a lot. Like, he's farming both jungle and the lane, level 5 already. Bounty runes are spawning in 25 seconds. You want to secure bounties for your Alchemist.
Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
S4 now just cutting waves in behind that bottom tower. Nyx forced the last hit under his own tier 1, but here come the bounty runes, like you're saying. Hansken trying to gather up one top as FNG, Nightmare, Miposhka. Here's the Remnant. Holds him in place for a couple of seconds, but it looks like Alliance are going to get the lion's share of the bounty runes. 3-for-1 trade across the map.
When Morphling gets Morbid Mask, then like he's just gonna be in the lane. Also, I want to see Spirit Vessel coming out from Limp this game against Alchemist. It's like a must-have item, even though he can dispel it with the ulti. It's still very worth of having it. And you have your Morph as a carry, so you're just, you know, playing utility.
Is Alchemist just full-time jungling now? He's just given up on mid lane.
Level 6. Someone needs to be mid, collect the XP.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Like Void Spirit can be the one. You can leave Queen of Pain alone on the bottom.
Alk does ping it out. He's like, guys, I'm in jungle. I'm stacking camps here. I'm having a great old time. Someone go mid. For now, it looks like Miposhka bodyguarding Nyx.
Miposhka.
Hansken
6
down
slotted.
Roger up top lane.
6 empty slots on Void Spirit.
Rubik, 1 hit away from death top. The boar slow, the final touch onto Limp. Make sure Roger survives. And what are you talking about? Miposhka 6 slotted? What's he got the cost?
Not much he can do on the mid lane, but as suggested, someone needs to get the XP from it.
Radiant structures.
Seems like the drilling had stopped. My apartment neighbors go brrrr. Hopefully we'll have a calm, quiet time now. 7 minutes in, 4-0. Xani Alchemist still farming jungle. He's going to stack up another camp. Nico baby, what's the net worth sitting at? 3.4 Alk, 3.1 on the Morphlings, so still pretty even between the two of them. But it still is Stack City as Miposhka makes some more for him. Nyx rushing Necrobook down bottom on the Queen of Pain, playing position 3 Quap, it looks like. Wait, are they going to go double Necrobook? No, Funnick has the Helm of the Dominator queued up, of course.
This is the build that Nisha did when he was playing a side lane Quap. Necrobook is just that good of an item. Great stats, great mana regen. And then you can scout things out. It also amplifies your kill potential. It's very hard to approach. Like, you can outpush the lanes when you feel threatened. That one way that might get you killed, you summon a Necrobook and farm with it. And the only way they approach a gank, if you're just scouting things out, is with smoke.
Well, the stack that Miposhka made is being cleared out by Nico, baby. Bonus farm there for the Morphling, and he's waiting for that 8-minute rune as FNG gets sniped out by Miposhka and Nyx. 8-minute rune is a DD bottom for Nico, baby. Refill that bottle up, nicely done. And it is a 1-0-1 Void Spirit position 5.
Doing much, much better than I expected. Like, your job as position 5 is to go in, create chaos, bait some spells, try to dodge it with Dissimulate or with Astral Step, and that's it.
Poor Man's Shield found by nobody.
Yeah.
Ocean Heart found by...
It's bugged. There's Ocean Heart, I believe. Yeah.
Ocean Heart for the Radiant. Dire team get the Poor Man's Shields, and that was Grimstroke. Picking that one up and killing off the boar. Bottom lane, a bit of a dive here as S4 still cutting waves, trying to handle Miposhka, who has Dissimulate, ready to jump over the trees. Let's see as he gets himself to that tier 1, but the battle hunger still ticking him down. He does not have a way out of it. Next Queen of Pain also potentially have... Oh, Sonic Wave to kill FNG, but now has no mana for Blink, so we're going to get dived by S4. Does he have a call? No, but he has a dunk, so the death of Nyx does come as he runs away from Rubik. Telekinesis ready, but no real kill threat there from Roger.
How's Alchemist farming? 4.7k gold lead at the moment. Not lead, but the net worth. They need to start addressing this problem. Like, start putting in some Observer Ward, trying to get stacks away from him, and Nico, baby, goes in, trusts the shovel, does not steal it. Oh man, that item is gonna be valuable at any time of the game when you have Alchemist. Just trying to find the bounty rune.
Nico, baby, you're gonna have to waveform away. Multiple TP rotations and Funnick walking from the top lane into this jungle area now to safeguard the Alk's little zone. Getting some wards down. Try and make sure that that contest that you were mentioning from Alliance just doesn't come as quickly. Roger going to deny out the illusion rune, so no refill there on Nico Baby's bottle. It looks like with that tier 1 mid gone, Queen of Pain's going to take up the mid lane with that Necro 1 and maybe put a bit of pressure on the enemy objective. So far, Alliance... You were mentioning Bane, Grimstroke, Kunkka, all these heroes very good at moving in, contesting the jungle areas, finding the catch onto Alchemist or Queen of Pain, but they seem pretty content just to be farming up into their primary items.
It's always scary to play against Alchemist, like the snowball potential from this hero.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And they did not kill him a single time, so he is free farming at the moment. Use that shovel, let's see. Oh, nice. First bounty rune.
Easy. Bottom tier 1 for Nico, baby, also pretty easy with a catapult to help him. That's top lane, dive from Miposhka. Catching out Hanskin with that Ether Remnant. Looking to keep this pretty good game going as they do. Zap him down with Roger's Fade Bolt, and now the tier 1 top also being assaulted by boars and catapults with Funnick's help. Level 3 Inner Beast.
And Beastmaster should be using Hawk to scout things out, just to be sure that Alchemist is not being ganked. They want to have Radiance, but then if he dies, it's fine. Like, it's still gonna be a very good timing on the Radiance. Like, if you compare it to the previous patches, oh sure, like Real's Greed was much better. You were getting more gold, the cap was bigger.
We used to see people get like Armlet Radiance in like 13 minutes or something. Oh, trusty shovel, use it. Xani's going to hit some creeps, whack, 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 but he's being gripped up. In comes S4 from the southern side, and they're also going to throw the Torrent boat in here, so chain comboing, stunning up Xani, and there's the kill on the Alchemist, delaying the Relic. Oh, it would have delayed the Relic time if he hadn't already bought it. It's been picked up on Courier, so now they're chasing onto Roger. Turns the boat around back on them, but a Nightmare to hold him in place, and a call there as well. Alliance, 5 heroes swinging into action mid lane. Dunk down Roger, where is it? It's the waveform from Nico Baby to claim his double kill.
Beastmaster and Queen of Pain are very strong at the moment. They need to be, instead of farming the lanes, like top lane is not that easy to farm. You know, there's a lot of ways to approach and gank you. Beastmaster just keeping the hawk for himself. But Queen of Pain should be making rotations, and the Alchemist needs to find his place to farm. Oh man, he's still not using Trusty Shovel.
We're not a fan of that. And we're looking at
He would have
S4
used it 2
Blink Dagger.
times already. If he used it straight away before he died. Now give me
back up now.
give me a contact of Hellraiser's manager. I just want to drop him off a message to tell Xani to use this item more efficiently.
You know, I've noticed, I'm sure you have as well, it's a core player problem. Look at Seneko, for example. He is swapping Philosopher's Stone in and out, Shovel in and out, and he's keeping like a telescope and all this good stuff as top lane. They kill off FNG and Funnick going to TP out, but they've also found Nico Baby down bottom, action on both sides of the map. Funnick TPing out of there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Not really losing too much, Hellraisers. Has Alchemist used it? He has, okay. Halfway through that Radiance recipe. Another couple of stacks for him. Closing in on that Radiance timing. As Alliance, Blink Call from S4. Will catch Roger, take him out of the invis, and Inkswell connecting beautifully. As the stolen stroke of fate. Roger still going to get chased down here as Nico Baby trying to close the gap. Slow him down into the dunk from S4. 9-5, a slight net worth lead here for Hellraisers. Alchemist, where's he gone? Back into mid lane. Find those creep camps. It feels like Alliance are itching for a fight. They want to try and get these pickoffs so they can reclaim some of this map.
Scanning.
Once Alchemist gets Radiance, then he wants to farm another item to fight, and that's BKB. Kanka, no Spirit Vessel. He's just going for Heaven's Halberd. The Poshka, pretty hard to take down. You can just dodge it with the Assimilate. Assimilate, Dismember.
Funnick being very sneaky. He's just, you know, sipping his milkshake, chilling in the trees. He's been there for a solid minute and a half now. Oh, he's used Boar.
Time to backstab.
He's got that roar and he wants Nico Baby. S4 Hanskin, they've moved forward towards that bounty rune. And they will regroup with Nico Baby, who TPs now to mid lane to collect all that farm. This is all to safeguard Xani though. Radiance up and BKB queued. Alchemist striding towards 10,000 net worth now at 16 minutes. A few more stacks for him. And they really are putting a lot of eggs in this Alch basket. As Miposhka going to find a DD rune. Is he going to take it? He will. Alliance not reacting. Finally, they do jump in with a call, and Inkswell a lift up onto S4, but in comes the Soulbind dunk. Stolen adaptive strike. No, it's stolen attribute shift. So now we've got the max tanky Rubik.
2000 HP Rubik. Pretty hard to take down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alchemist still not ready to fight. No BKB.
Yeah, he's been nightmared. Inkswell Blink Call. They've got a lot of chain stuns here and potentially FNG with a Fiend's Grip as Roger X-Mark back in. With a boat landing, they grip the Beastmaster, but they've stopped it now. As the concoction lands, FNG stunned with Nico Baby and the Alchemist regenning back up thanks to the Chemical Rage. A Roar comes through with a Blink Call. Funnick taken down by S4 and Hanskin, and another nightmare to hold Xani in place. Roger, he's got a long way to run now, as Hellraisers looking for at least a few stragglers, taking down the FNG Bane.
Nico Baby, full E-Blade. Oh,
And there's the reinitiation.
Rubik.
Blink calling, Swell, Miposhka, Astral steps away, and a complete whiff on the Sonic Wave. Nyx doesn't catch a single soul. Roger still lifting people up and trying to dance his way through the trees, but he is blown up.
No sync wave, more like that. But it did not connect onto anyone. Nico Baby tried to go for a kill on Rubik, but Rubik's sitting on 2000 HP. Pretty hard to take down.
Tanky. Quite an elusive hero now.
And if you can keep fighting like this, just shutting down the Alchemist, it's very important. Like, you don't necessarily need to kill him straight away. You know that this BKB is gonna come in the next minute or two, but you need to put some pressure. Just try to stop that snowball.
Ether wins for Hanskin. That's going to make their team fights much easier to execute. Him and S4 have been playing together this entire game, looking for the setup for every one of these little skirmishes. As top lane, FNG trying to just clear the wave off his tier 2. Should get found by Funnick in a second. And there it is, Raw to kick things off, but a blink call from S4, back in on top of the Beastmaster. Funnick in a lot of trouble. Nico Baby annihilates him with the adaptive strike, and now with a waveform forward, they get the stun. Second adaptive for a double kill. Nico Baby really starting to build up now.
It's really not worth it to try to use Roar on Bane. Like, what do you get? Like, FNG will gladly take that one.
And they smoke straight across the map. S4, FNG, Hanskin, everything ready outside of Soulbind. They just need to see a target. Xani shows in that mid-wave. Inkswell, blink call. There's S4's jump. Xani tanky though, and he's holding the BKB, so disengage time from Alliance. Limp didn't throw any spells in there, so no real committal. Oh, FNG, he sees Nyx, he gets the Fiend's Grip. They've got the chain stuns. This is Queen of Pain dead for sure. There is absolutely no way out of it.
20 hacks from the axe of axe.
They will know there's high ground vision there though, which gave the opportunity for FNG to initiate.
When you have Alchemist lineup and you're not like 5,000 gold ahead, you're really not ahead at all. It's even like the graph is even on the Alliance's side. Can they take the Roche? They have enough damage with Morphling, but you're playing against the Hawk. You need a lot of sentries to see what's happening. BKB on Alchemist, Rune spawning. Like, you want to take a fight right now. Your Alchemist is very strong. Ring of Aquila dropped. They don't have the best carrier for it.
Well, Miposhka's carrying the shovel now, so I'm very happy about that. Using it every time it comes off cooldown. Hellraisers just don't seem like they've been able to get out on the map and do anything. Mid and bottom tier 1 still standing. Alliance have been setting the rhythm of this game.
Dire's middle tower is under
Miposhka just going to grab the outpost. Seems like they know where Alliance are. Nico Baby showed on that bot wave. The rest of them lurking in the shadows. And now they smoke up. This is what you were looking for. Use this Alchemist when he is strong. He's 100 gold away from Blink Dagger. You would love to have that right here for this fight now, as Miposhka jumping straight forward, but misses his initiation on FNG. He walks back into the Ether Remnant, but they've got the Torrent from Limp to disengage. The Raw catches Kunkka by the boat. Well placed to try and give them that damage reduction as Roger blown up by Nico Baby, and S4 can jump back into the fight. They've got a Soulbind on 2, catching Void Spirit with a Torrent onto Queen of Pain and the Beastmaster. A nice
well positioning from
FNG concocted up by Xani, but the rest of Hellraisers are all gone. Alchemist is the only one standing. He blinks away. He's used his BKB to dodge away from the fight. Everyone else getting shredded by this Nico Baby Morphling. S4, he's got the opportunity now for another blink call. 5 seconds for that blink, but he might not even need it. They've got the Adaptive Strike stun. Now try and connect in with a call. Concoction's going to land on Alp. Well played by S4 to dodge away from that AoE, and Nico Baby unstoppable with a 5-man wipe. Alliance looking real hot.
I can't believe no one woke up Alchemist. They had Boars, they had
Radiant's
Necro
bottom
Books, they
tower
had
is
Helm of the
under attack.
Dominator creep. For the first almost 6-7 seconds of the fight, he was just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Like, you need Alchemist to deal damage, and it's also like 6-7 seconds of his chemical rage gone.
Ah, clear sailing now.
S4, full blade mail, so that's gonna help them a lot. Once again, Sonic Wave connected on one hero only, and that was on Kanka with the Rum. He does not care too much about it.
Yeah, just Limp just getting multiple rounds of his abilities out, getting a couple of torrents. You know, the boat didn't land on anyone, but he just got that damage reduction from the Coco's Rum on himself, which delays that fight and allowed, you know, it allowed FNG to get the grip, which really did tie things up as they get a roar on Axe mid. Alliance feeding away a couple of kills. Morphling's also going to get grabbed up by the telekinesis, but he says hello goodbye to Miposhka. Quick little game of hide the void spirit.
Roche is up. Do they have enough damage? They do. Inner Beast, Vlad's a lot of sustain. No Axe, no Bane.
Tier 1 tower finally going down mid, but they're going to waveform Nico Baby in, force the BKB from Xani. Chemical Rage is down, and it looks like Limp might be looking to chase, but they do get the blinks away. Co-op and Alchemist out and safe. Axe alive in 5 seconds, though. This is Alliance still riding the wave of momentum.
So you know there's no BKB on Alchemist. Straight into Roche Pit. Nico Baby deals 300 damage per hit.
Your admiral is on.
Radiant are scanning.
S4 and Limp both able to tank it up as well. BKB for Limp, 100 gold away. You mentioned the fresh blade mail here from S4. As a scan and a Hawk, gonna scout out.
Oh, he gets the Hawk. Big play from Limp. Torrents the Hawk and gets a cleave off.
Double Astral Step. Miposhka's in, but Roshan's not dead, and well, Miposhka, he's kind of out. They've also got a Nightmare on Roger. They don't have a Blink Call, they're just going to let the Rubik do whatever he wants. As long as they can secure Roshan, that's all Alliance really dreamed of. Hanskin's still invisible. Oh, Inkswell, but nice cancel on the Blink there. Stroke of Fate. Stolen and stops S4 from blinking. And then a Fade Bolt again, just stopping this Blink initiation, but S4 still going to find the jump. Catching out Roger, and here comes Morphling Baby! The damage from Nico Baby!
Nico Baby's
Queen
just
of Pain
going
trying to
off
cut waves.
this game. Grimstroke going for mech. They want to have some more sustain. I like the players who think differently. Maybe I would prefer to have something like Aghanim Scepter. Just use Alchemist power against him. You have free Radiance, Illusions. Illusion who deals, you know, magic immune. Illusion. Good luck stopping it.
Centaur coming through. They've got the boat onto the Nightmare Alk. Chemical Rage still half duration, but here comes Morphling again, forcing that BKB.
Oh, S4, he was so greedy, trying to get as close as possible from the Roche Pit until a Radiance stopped his Blink Dagger. At the very last second when he was about to blink in.
But again, Alliance now know Chemical Rage, BKB, they're down for a little bit. Plenty of room to play here. This Queen of Pain of Nyx really has been struggling this game to make an impact. Missing Sonic Waves. Necro 1 has allowed her to farm and kind of split push, cut waves, keep herself in the game. It hasn't been an active role by any means.
Haste.
Phonic Beastmaster, pipe almost done. But Alchemist, oh, blink away from S4. Hanskin caught up in the Remnant. Looks like that'll be the end of the Grimstroke. A little bit of time bought by FNG, but maybe giving his own life away with that Nightmare. Odd little move from Alliance. No Morphling, no Kunkka, still trying to battle in that top lane.
Nico is being pinged out.
Dire's top tower is
I
under
don't think you
attack.
can kill him nor roar.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Also has a Lincoln Sphere.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Aegis for another 2.5 minutes. Lincoln's pop, Nightmare onto Morph, but the blink call from S4. Torrent to follow through. The TPs are coming in from Hellraisers now, battling into the axe, and they have taken him out. Good little adaptive strike play onto Miposhka, so Nico Baby gets the takedown, turns into out, concocting up towards Nyx, but he uses up and escapes as Limp, holding the high ground, trying to play around the Nico Baby Aegis still as the Morphling going wild and looking for additional kills, waveforming in towards Funnick, but he's dodged away, juking through the trees, and Nico Baby, with the help of Limp, gonna force the BKB again.
Another
a Sonic Wave just completely missing. I don't know if it was even gonna kill anybody. A weird move from Nyx as the chase will finally end. Alliance can't find anybody else.
That's your damage. Like, you need to use it properly. It's not just about the damage, it's also about the pushback at the correct timing. It's not like you have Aghanim Scepters, you can afford to miss ultis like this. It's a 2-minute cooldown now. Minute and a half.
Now, 1 minute 20. Nico Baby's on high ground. They got S4 TPing to Outpost, blowing up the Queen of Pain, silenced and slain. Roar onto the Morphling in Queen of Pain mode, but they don't have the follow-through to take him down. Lincoln Sphere is on cooldown from Nico Baby, so a quick concoction, the Nightmare messing up with a blink call from S4. Morphling, 4 seconds until E-Blade, just goes with the adaptive strike and right clicks, Queen of Pain scream and Nico Baby. Yet another beautiful kill as the boat landing on Roger in the back. Kunka's gone in deep, has his BKB and a halberd as Nico Baby beyond godlike with a triple kill, aiming for the Alchemist. The buyback from Rubik will come through, but two heroes are still down on Hellraiser's side. They'll focus FNG. Left, all on its lonesome on that high ground, and there's the Aegis. Finally utilized by Nico Baby, but he can go back in. Round 3, an Axe Blink call, and Roger down for 75 seconds. Nico Baby has E-Blade, no adaptive strike. If they spot another target, they've got Blink call in 4 seconds. Alchemist's got to be careful with his positioning.
Nico
Lip
Baby
could X mark him.
really loves status resistance build. S and Y, going for Satanic next. That's his build on most of the carries. He loves that on Slark. We expected Miposhka to feed a lot in the laning stage. He did not, but man, he really stepped it up in the mid game. 7 deaths, huh?
Yeah, he's picked it up a little bit. His pace has increased. Telescope for Grimstroke. That is going to be huge. Ether Lens with Telescope and the cast range talent. High ground observer ward spots out Funnick for the X. Torrent, Limp with the Inkswell. So many stuns on the obliteration of Beastmaster. Witnessed before our very eyes, and Astral stepping away. Miposhka with Xani trying to create a little bit of a gap away from Alliance.
Nyx taking the outpost. Man, he's just playing his own game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alchemist finding Axe. There we go, Nyx finally getting involved. S4 was a little bit out there, looking for bounty runes.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
You still need to be careful. You're playing against Alchemist, who isn't extremely farmed. Radiance, AC, BKB, going for Basher next. Once he gets a Basher, then these heroes need to be more careful. Like, if he connects on a Morphling who's sitting on low HP playing greedy, Queen of Pain can blow him up if she hits a Sonic Wave.
Big if. FNG wants his Ether Lens now. Farming up a little bit, waiting for that camp to respawn. The rest of his squad grouping down bottom. The death zone of Hellraisers if they try and defend down here again. Just over a minute for the fast spawn of Roshan. And you were talking about it 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in, when this Alchemist is barely a couple of hundred gold ahead of the Morphling. You do not feel like you're in a good spot. His acceleration just wasn't quite fast enough. Alliance didn't shut him down, but they enabled the Morphling. Miposhka scouting out Bane. In comes Nico Baby. One Astral Step. Dissimulate away. And then the second one. Let's see, can he close the gap for the second adaptive? No, he can't. Miposhka TP's home.
Next Roche may respawn in 20 seconds. Morphling, man, he's such a high level. Just needs one more level for 25.
Oh, Funnick, this is the death zone. He really can't be down here. Alliance have such a wide angle of initiation. They're gonna Fiends grip him up and dunk him down. Dead for 50 seconds as they TP Morphling here as well. It looks like it's gonna be an attempted barracks push.
Next, putting some pressure on the top lane.
No creep
Creep
wave, though.
skipping. Yep.
Instead of bottom lane, Alliance come in for the tier 2.
Under attack.
Slowly but surely, this systematic
Radiant's middle
maneuver
tower
across
has
the map should open up the tier 1 top for them. And then they can reclaim control of Roshan, who's going to respawn in 1.5 minutes.
Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant's top
Nico
tower
Baby's courier
is
on the way
under-
back.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
But he's already got his satanic status resistance with that S&Y Lincoln's E-Blade. Very, very difficult to bring down.
Roche will respawn in a minute. Hellraisers with the smoke. Take a fight. And try to get the Roche after. I mean, they have a ton of damage. Who
just
starts
have
the
so
fight?
few-
Like, Miposhka needs to be in. You know, he has buyback at the moment, so I think he's just gonna jump in, try to bait some spells, stay alive as long as he can, and then buyback.
Feels like they just have so few targets to go on. Axe should be playing from Fog. S4, his positioning is vital here. Limp has BKB, 3,500 health with Halberd. Morphling's very difficult to kill. And then you've got Grimstroke and Bane, who are also kind of lurking in the shadows. It's going to come down to this vision if they can spot them with a Hawk, but it's Funnick who gets caught out first. Blink call from the Axe and his BKB, taking down the Beastmaster and following through towards Roger. Concoction onto Limp will hold him back, but the chase is on. 2 quick kills for Alliance. And all the space in the world now to keep going for more. The Inkswell, the Blink call, it's coming forward, but Alchemist has already blinked up just far enough away. I don't believe they'll be able to give chase.
He's a bit
Nico
too
Baby.
speedy, but Nico Baby, he's in.
Gets the strength stun. That opens it up to the Blink call and the Blade Mail. Oh, they get him. He's dead for 70, Lacoste.
Buyback
Nico Baby was there with
available.
max strength.
No.
Now the Fiend's grip on the
He
Queen of
doesn't
Pain.
have
They're going to go in
buyback.
for more. The Soulbind is there. He doesn't have buyback, and they've caught Miposhka under the tier 4. It's triple for Nico Baby and Alliance. They have this one in the bag.
All right, when it's time to call it, it's time to call it. He just disconnected without even typing anything. Yeah, we noticed. Roger doesn't
even
seem
say
too happy
goodbye.
about this one.
Absolutely does not. But there we have it. Alliance 2-1 victory over Hellraisers. And that will secure them that place in the playoffs. Hellraisers down and out.
They could have easily won this series in the previous game. I mean, not easily, but they were close. Yeah, they were very close if they just followed up Morphling and his adventures, but they did not. This game, it felt like it got into their head. Also having position 5 Void Spirit, like this hero is just gonna create some chaos. He doesn't deal damage. It's a completely different hero when you can get the farm on him. Like getting Aghanim Scepter is crucial on the hero. 2 charges of 2 seconds silence, AoE, and you can tank a lot of damage with it.
I mean, Nyx with 16,000 net worth just